Good morning, class 7B, and a very, very warm welcome to your first class of 2022.
Happy New Year, ma'am.
And Happy New Year. Shabuni also wrote Happy New Year to all of you. Good morning, Rudraksh. Wishing each and every one of you a very happy 2022. All I can say is that, 2022 started with a little bit of threats, not threat, but a little bit panicky way, because we know that Omicron and everything is once again spreading. And it's been 2 years that you people are now at home. But all I can say is don't get negative. Don't think that why is this
Can you just check chat?
Huh?
In terms of Corona state,
Ma'am, can you just check chat?
I will definitely check the chat. So,
on the first day of 2022, I had to go to the hospital to take anti-tetanus.
But this is my 2022. I know I have seen this sentence as well. I can say, Aruni, you can rejoin, but I can say this is my request that don't get negative in this way, that that we are stuck at home, we can't do anything, this, that. Even amidst this, I am very sure there are things that you can find out for doing, as do things, learn new things, use technology in a good way, explore. This way also you all are getting the opportunity to do your classes, to learn many new things. So don't be negative. Okay, this too will pass, though it is taking a long time. I'm very sure there will come a time when you people will be back to school.
Ma'am, do you have any idea when we will have our school offline?
Right now, even 9, 10, 11, 12 that started.
No, ma'am. Right now, vaccinated vaccine.
It was supposed to
15
start
years,
January 15.
over 15 years children are getting
starting.
vaccinated.
But now even vaccinated people are getting it. So this is my suggestions. All of you stay positive. The opportunity that you are getting at home, make the best use of it. Of course, stay healthy. I'm sure 2022 will also bring new challenges, but it will give you new opportunities to learn, to explore, to do things. I was listening to class 7A. Somebody wrote a book, somebody learned baking, somebody is playing cricket, and
I also learned writing a book.
Yes, very good.
Ma'am, I will join cricket.
Ma'am, I learned writing a poem.
I learned 4 rap songs.
Wonderful poem. Please do so. Somebody is learning to play musical instruments. So these are.
Ma'am, I am learning to play. I already know guitar. I'm learning to play a new instrument called bansi.
Oh, okay.
Ma'am,
wonderful. I must say these are great things that all of you should do. And all of you must try to also, stay healthy, do some exercise, fit and fine. Few days back, you people came to class 7 and already getting ready for class 8. So a little bit more of studies is also required, because you are going to go to the higher class.
This is my basi.
Ma'am.
Cute. Wonderful.
When we will have a holiday?
Huh?
When we will have a holiday, like we have not that.
We have already come from a holiday.
What are we having right now? What are we having right now, Parthiv?
Holiday. Too much. Yes, Rudraksh.
Parthiv, I just want to ask a question. What are we having now?
The next holiday is on Republic Day.
Yes, Rudraksh, tell. What do you have to say?
January have 1 week full of holidays.
So next holiday is on. Before that, Netaji's birthday.
Before the holiday, you have lots of studies to do. Getting ready for class 8. Only holiday, and it will become a nice. You are
Holiday.
in holiday.
Only
The complex are getting holidays till 10th.
Okay.
Their holiday started from 18th, and our holiday started from 24th, and it's ending in 3rd.
That is good. Too much of holidays and jolly days for you all, and you all become, too excited and lose touch with everything. Starting or forgetting all studies and everything. Okay, Rudraksh, what did you have to say? What do you have to say?
I was telling that, ma'am, in Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, I have bought a new book
And you have
named
read it?
Atomic Habits.
Okay, okay. That is wonderful. Oh, you are reading such a such a
I
book.
saw this in the
That's
bookshop.
nice. Let me know. I haven't read the book, but let me know how you like it.
Last day I saw it in the bookshop.
One of them is they're both autobiographies.
Right. Okay. With this,
Ma'am, and
a little
please
bit
what
of
I
studies is definitely required. And as I said, that we will be in this next 2 months, this month and February, we are going to gruel you with more tests and more written works and works that is going to take place. So January and February, lots of work coming up. Gear up. You are now, this 1 week holiday was to rejuvenate you without any homework as such, without any pressure, so that you all can, you know, you all can feel that break and okay, we are ready for the new year and the finals. Please do your work, because once again, I would repeat myself, that is in class 8, when you select your subjects for class 9 and 10. Okay, please remember this, that, you know, your class 7 final marks is given a lot of importance. Your class 7 final results means final results in the sense, how have you performed throughout? Class 7 is not taken as a, you know, that, oh, okay, I can catch up in class 8 and I'll do it towards the end. Don't do that. You can take feedback from any of your seniors. You will see that 7 and 8 both are given importance. Hence, do not keep work pending. Do not do this, that, you know, you people are losing out on marks by not submitting. Towards the end, I heard that as it is, quite a few are not joining class, and in Hindi especially, many are not submitting. Please do submit your works. I don't make me scold you all for Hindi. Okay, in the new year. So Hindi works must be submitted.
You're literally scolding us right now.
No, I'm not scolding. I'm being good. Scolding will go. Wait, that is to a different level.
Scolding in a good way. Scolding in a good way, we like.
Hindi should not be, Hindi works should not be pending. And other subjects also, please catch up, okay? Now, in history, we are going to go ahead. We ended with the Mughal rule.
Ma'am, now we will start Akbar and the post era.
Yes, we ended with the
Mughal rule after Akbar.
establishment of the Mughal rule. Let's start with a small chat box quiz. Let me ask you 1 or 2 questions. Where was Akbar born?
Ma'am, Rudra, can you please see chat?
I'm seeing the chat only.
Can you repeat?
Where was Akbar born? Pujan correct, but proper noun. I will deduct must. Now also, if I have to go on telling this, na, that proper noun, common noun, proper noun, common noun. Persia, no, Akbar was not born in Persia. Akbar was not born in
Amarkot.
Yes, Shindana. Akbar was not born in Persia.
Amarkot.
Amarkot, Pakistan.
Pakistan,
Amarkot.
Soham,
Ma'am, my chat box is not functional.
Ma'am, spelling is wrong. Spelling is wrong.
Amarkot.
By mistake.
Okay. Yes. Amarkot, which is presently in Pakistan. Earlier, it was a part of Rajput Empire. Okay. Next question is, what is Babur's autobiography named? O'Donnell. One word. Ayushi, one word. Aditya, proper noun. Proper nouns, but Abhishekta has written it in a correct way. Aini Akbari, can it be Babur's autobiography? Can it be Aini Akbari? Shirsha, Babar.
My chat box is not functional.
Why?
Suzuki Baburi.
Don't know.
Chat box is functional. Everybody is answering. Yes.
Ma'am, the biography name is Suzuki Baburi, or in one word, Babar Nama.
Babar Nama or
I have written Babari.
Correct. Now here, those who have written it correctly, Tuzuk, T-U-Z-U-K, T capital, dash I small, and Babari, B capital. Exactly. Tuzuk, E, Babari, you need to write it this way. Or Babar Nama as one word. That is also correct. Okay, that is absolutely correct. So whichever way you write it. Next question is Sher Shah Suri was where is Sher Shah Suri's tomb located? Let's keep it simple. Arunil, Soham's proper noun. Correct, Ayushman, I've got correct, quite a few correct answers. Atya, all. Ayushi, I think this is typing error. Okay. Shaborni, spelling, 2S you have written, otherwise the answer is correct. Sasaram. Sasaram in Bihar. Very good. Bihar, B capital. Swarsaram, it's spelling, Rudraksh, spelling. Sasaram in Bihar is the correct thing, but spelling and not SS. There is no double S is wrong. Next question is the first battle of Panipat was fought between Babur and
Rana Sanga.
Rana Sanga. First battle of Panipat.
Ibrahim Lodi.
Ibrahim Lodi.
They are all telling him.
Why are you telling the answer?
Write in the
Tell
chat.
the answer, right?
Why are you
We
telling the
write in the
answer?
chat.
Yes. If
Okay.
it is not
Obviously,
working,
you also
please.
told. Do not tell.
If it is not working, please keep quiet.
Okay. Ibrahim Lodi, I get it that you all know this. Okay, from let's see, this quite a few of you have written. In which year did Sher Shah Suri die? Good. 1945. So that means after India's
Mistake.
Not 15.
Before India's independence, just 3 years
Very
before.
close, a little. Not 16.
I think so. He thought that the Subhash Chandra Bose's death year, but that is fake.
Ma'am, have you received my chat? I'm Shumbit.
45. Yes. Oh, 22nd May 1545. Ayush has found out the exact date. Good. That is fine. Well, all I can say is yes, 1545 is the correct answer, and you all have got it. Last question. Okay. So, let me ask you the last question. Who helped Humayun re-establish the Mughal rule in India? Which ruler?
Can you repeat the question?
Right. Who helped Humayun re-establish the Mughal rule in India? Which ruler? Yes. How can Akbar help Humayun re-establish?
Akbar is the son of Humayun.
Akbar is
dead. Akbar was dead. Akbar was living.
Yes, the rest who have written it.
Akbar wasn't
Ruler
even
of
born.
Persia, Shah of Persia, absolutely. The Persian king, absolutely. The ruler of Persia or the Shah of
Ma'am,
Persia.
I thought you were
I don't
asking
know
us
the
to give
name.
the name. That's why I was looking.
I wrote
Yes, ma'am,
Persian
that's
ruler. I
why.
don't know the
That's why
name.
I was.
The ruler. Ruler means the ruler of Persia. You can say the Shah of Persia, the Persian king. You can say that. So that is absolutely correct as an answer. So you all already know that the Shah of Persia helped Humayun in re-establishing the Mughal rule. Okay. Quickly, a little recapitulations. In the siege of Kalinjar, Siege of Kalinjar, basically when Sher Shah was trying to capture the Kalinjar fort, he died in an accidental gunpowder explosion, and his successors were weak and not very competent. Before that, Humayun was on the run. Okay, he was going from place to place, trying to gather an army after the defeat in two battles, Chausa and Kanauj. During such a time, his first son, his son Akbar was born to his wife Hamida Banu Begum, and Akbar was born in Amarkot. Okay, so very
Jalaluddin Muhammad.
Jalaluddin Muhammad. He was born as Jalaluddin Muhammad. Absolutely. Something, as you can say, it's such a coincidence. You can say this to be a coincidence that Akbar will later on be one such ruler who makes sure that Indians, in India under Akbar, the Hindus and the Muslims are united for the first time. And see, before this, the Rajputs could not tolerate the sultans, and they were always on a fight with them. On the other hand, if you again look, the Islamic rulers were, they were always on a negative point. They always thought that the Rajputs were their enemies. You will see later on how Akbar brings unity in India, and coincidentally, he was the one Mughal ruler who was born in a Rajput palace. So I can show you this picture. 1 minute. Okay, can you all see the Amarkot fort?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes.
You can also
Yes,
write it as Umarkot. Many places you will find it written as Umarkot, where you will see this is the fort
It's a
of
very big fort, very big.
It's a very big, it's an old fort, of course. It's an old fort, and if you
It's
look
kind
at
of rounded.
you will find this kind of structures being.
I don't know why, but it is looking a lot like Sonar Killa.
It does. Of course, why not? Because these are
Yes,
all
all
Rajput
me.
palaces. Rajput architecture had a similarity in them. You will see each phase of architecture, the way the buildings are built, these had a similarity. So this is the Amarkot fort, and Amarkot is located presently it is in Pakistan side. So you will find that when Humayun was on the run, his wife was about to give birth to a baby, and the king of Amarkot, he did not see that they were Muslims or they were outsiders or whatever it was. They gave Akbar the opportunity. Sorry, they gave Humayun the permission that his wife can come and stay in the palace, and until she gives birth. So Akbar was born there. Now Humayun, contact between Humayun and Akbar was to some extent less, because Akbar's childhood, he had been always seeing his father, or he himself has been on the run. So basically, like any child, what do we expect? That after a particular age, a child should go to school and get education. But Akbar had to be, since the Mughals were facing so many difficulties, and anytime if they found out, about the Mughal heir and all, they can be attacked. So Akbar could never really get any formal official education. Akbar never really got any formal official education. Rather, since Humayun was on the run, his childhood was more or less spent on hidings, and he saw his father trying to gather an army. Never really settled as a child. He was
Same with his grandfather.
quite a similar childhood like his grandfather. Now in 1555, when Humayun re-established the empire by defeating the successors of Sher Shah, for the first time there was hope that now maybe that things will settle down once again. But unfortunately, within just 1 year, what happened? Humayun died in an accidental fall from his library. Absolutely, in an accidental fall from his library, Humayun died. Yes, please.
Purana Killa.
Yes, ma'am. You were telling that during Babur's reign, the Muslims and Hindus were united together.
During Akbar's reign, they will be.
Yes, ma'am. Yes. So actually, Akbar created a new religion called Dine-Ilahi, where
we
all
will
the
come to that.
religions
Yeah.
can do.
We will definitely come to that. We will learn about it. Library where Humayun died. So I would like to show you all this.
The
So,
Purana Killa.
he
Purana
died.
Killa.
He slipped from the
He was
stairs.
reading about the religious beliefs and he fell down from the stairs and died.
Yes.
According to my sister.
That he fell down from the stairs.
Ma'am, can you see the
Ma'am, they were
similarity
supposed to
between
die in some battlefield,
Humayun's death
but
and
they died in
Babur's father's death? Ma'am, Babur's death also died by Babur's
By
father
an
also died by
accidental
feeding
fall.
children.
Yes.
Due to
They
accidental
had
fall.
they had this accidental deaths.
There was a earthquake. Earthquake.
That is why Akbar and
library
Babur
collapsed
have so much things
Ma'am,
in
this is
common.
the Sher Mandal.
There was an
Earlier
earthquake in
libraries
the
were like
palace.
this only, and the libraries, if
No.
you see the libraries had very steep stairs. So it is believed that, see, many sometimes they say that this can be a conspiracy.
just 2 floors. So he fell down and died.
He fell down
He
the
just
steep
slipped.
stairs, and he injured himself in a bad way. Hence he died in that fall. He injured himself he fell down the steep stairs and he injured himself in a very bad way. Hence he could not be saved. Okay, and just within a year, this happened of him becoming the king. Now, a teenage Akbar got the throne of Delhi. Once again, just like his grandfather, the problems he was facing, in the same way, you will see a teenage Akbar got the throne of Delhi. And what happened was, once again, the enemies thought all around that it is time that we can easily defeat this teenage king and take over the throne of Delhi. But, one person
Bairam Khan.
actually helped in
Khan Baba,
establishing the Mughal
Bairam Khan. Khan Baba and Bairam Khan are alada.
was Bairam Khan.
No,
Bairam
they are
Khan
same.
was, Khan was Humayun's very good friend.
Bairam Khan
And
and Khan Baba are same.
See, Bairam Khan was Humayun's
No,
very good friend. And since Humayun was always, on the run, trying to gather an army and all, so Bairam Khan from earlier days only, he used to take care of Akbar. He used to protect him. He used to take care of Akbar.
And Bairam Khan was a
Ma'am, Bairam Khan.
trusted officer of Humayun.
He was a very trusted
Ma'am,
officer.
Bairam Khan, when he was a child, he also served as an officer or as a general in Babur's army too.
Right. He was a part of the Mughal army and then he became very close to Humayun. Absolutely. Humayun trusted him a lot. Now, after Humayun's death, when Akbar sat on the throne, he knew nothing really about how to manage an empire. Also, as I just said some time back, Akbar never got any formal, proper education, training, because his father was always on the move and he too had to be, protected, hidden, never getting into anywhere officially, because, if somebody comes to know about him, he can be attacked and all. So a very time of a lot of turmoil it was. So when Akbar sat on the throne, Bairam Khan became his regent. Regent is a person who manages an empire on behalf of a minor king. If a king is a minor king, okay, so a regent is a person who manages and helps in takes the decisions on behalf of the king. Bairam Khan became that person. He helped young Akbar not only make the empire strong, but spread the boundaries of the empire far and wide. So all the decisions, all the formal documents, everything was made on the name of Akbar, but the decisions were being taken by Bairam Khan. All the But wait, the Bairam Khan was an excellent army officer also. Okay, remember this. He was an excellent army officer. So what he did was that he managed the army very well, and his policy was very clear. It is blood and iron. Okay, he followed the blood and iron policy that whoever tries to stop the Mughal army, they will either have to accept the authority of the Mughals, or they will be killed. This way, what happened was Bairam Khan was excellent as a administrator. The first battle, the first battle that gave the Mughals the strength once again in India was the second battle of Panipat.
And Battle of Panipat.
Fought between
Akbar and Hemu.
Akbar's
But Hemu and Raja Hemu and
Akbar, but actually
that
it was
time
fought by
Akbar was a
Bairam Khan. Okay, Bairam Khan's under Akbar was just a minor king. Now, when Akbar sat on the throne, Hemu was wait 1 minute. Let me share the screen. It will be easier for you. Hemu
Ma'am,
was.
Akbar was a puppet ruler that time.
I will not say puppet ruler. He was a
No,
young.
and puppet
minor
ruler, ma'am,
monarch.
that means
Minor
some
monarch.
people are using the king for their own, but ma'am, here Bairam Khan helped Akbar like to do this. It was a good
Bairam Khan
decision.
was like the
he was a
guardian.
minor
Okay,
king.
he was like a guardian to Akbar. He was like that, you do this, you don't do this. See, Hemu was an official of Muhammad Adil Shah Sur, who was a descendant of Sher Shah. So Hemu wanted to re-establish, remove the Mughals from the throne of Delhi and establish his own empire. It is believed that Hemu would have, won the battle. They were very close to victory. Hemu was a very good army fighter, okay? And his army was very strong. He was a very good leader. India's history could have changed if the second battle of Panipat was won by Hemu. Hemu and the Mughal army, they were having a tough fight. And the Mughals under Bairam Khan's, leadership, okay, they were almost getting defeated. They had only one go. Bairam Khan realized that they cannot defeat Hemu's army like this. Hemu's army was very strong. The only chance was if Hemu himself or the leader himself is killed. If the leader is killed, the army will not have anyone to lead them properly. So I don't know if you have ever seen, when earlier people used to go for wars, they used to wear heavy armors, with iron armors and full suits and everything.
Yes.
And it was not easy to kill a king like that. And Hemu was sitting on a high elephant, okay, on an elephant, and it was not even possible to
Ma'am, what
him
about
in
the
any other way.
Tulguma strategy?
No, Tulgumat strategy also, it was not going to help because Hemu's army was that strong at that point of time.
Ure Baba.
Now, it is believed that Hemu was fully covered in a very good armor, and there was only one part of his body that was exposed, that was his eyes. Okay, only his two eyes were visible, otherwise he was fully protected. So they had, the Mughals had only one shot at it. The Mughals, so Bairam Khan called their best archer, the one who does bow and arrow archery. So he called that person and said that, at any cost, if we have to win this battle, we have to kill the king and their leader, because if the leader is dead, then the battle will be won by us. So the archer, with a very, very, it was a matter of luck as well. He took one shot and that arrow went and, straight into Hemu's eyes and struck his brain. So that one arrow killed Hemu in the battle, and the second battle of Panipat was won by Akbar and his army. So if you actually wait 1 minute, if this is so this was something that actually changed the course of history in the Mughal times, that Hemu's that one arrow that pierced his eyes, went through his eyes, completely hit the brain, and with that one arrow, Hemu was killed, and this victory made the Mughal base. Now they realize that Bairam Khan is not someone who will give away without any fight. Though Akbar was minor, but it is not so easy to defeat the Mughals now. Okay, hence what happened was, you will see the Mughal rule now starts expanding in India.